giving you a slice of unapologetic conversation. Welcome to Straight to Tape. My name is C. Perry II, the Mr. Fantastic of podcasting's Fantastic Four. First, the comedian, professional joke slinger, Tico the Gallo. What's good, Tico?
Tico man, swinging through the ghetto, man. Tico man, do his shit. He's a nigga who's talking shit. Watch out, there goes the Tico man. The Gallo niggas. What's going on, people? You know, y'all talk it. I live it all day, every day. That's all I'm gonna say.
Does whatever a Tico can.
Yo, we need that. We need that web from back in the day in the '70s joint when the
black ass web that came on the screen.
Yeah, we need that joint. Yo, that's great.
And the first lady of S2T, the quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y. What's good, Key?
What's up, y'all? It's Keisha with Y, hip hop mom, aka what mother am I today? AKA your mom's favorite mom.
Always that.
Always that.
And of course, our social media assassin for the 2-1, ladies and gentlemen, Rob the Actual. What's good, Rob?
You already know, man, in the building. You know, it's your boy, ruggedly handsome, geekishly intelligent, and here to bring the balanced perspective. Welcome to Straight to Tape.
Ding,
ding.
Thank you for my sound effects. Thank you.
One day.
It's a new year. It's the new year, y'all. It's a new year.
It's a new year.
It's a new year, y'all. Up, yo. We legit. So you know what I'm saying. So hey,
we are.
Yeah,
promise.
Promise.
Yeah.
We legit.
Facts. One of these days we're gonna have a whole board of them. You know what I'm saying?
Catch us during tax season.
Yeah. There it is.
Listen, all y'all niggas overpay your taxes every year. I've been doing business to business for 25 years almost, business to business payroll services. And a very rich man told me one time, yo, calculate your taxes out. Even if you have to pay $100, $200, you don't want to give the government and all these niggas around here talking about the government this and the government that, but you basically giving them your money to use for an entire year just so you can get it all back at one time in January. If that's your thing, it's fine. However, put that money, invest that money, or do some work in January, February, change your tax status so that you come out break even, and that extra money, update your tax status, how it's coming out of your check, so that you'll have it in your check and put it somewhere. Put it in a CD, put it in a Roth, put it in it wherever, invest it or whatever, instead of getting thousands of dollars back that you've basically let the government hold for free or a very low interest rate for an entire fucking year.
Oh hell!
Follow her for more financial advice.
Yes, Key out here telling shit. I see them damn headlights in the back where you better watch the damn IRS van. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do I hear telling fucking secrets and shit? That's what's up.
And it's funny because England does it, like the UK does it. You can't. The government in the UK decides how much taxes is coming out of your check. You don't get to change. You don't have the power. Yeah, they decide. So based on all of your income, so all of your income sources report into the government. Every year, the government does a calculation and sends back out to those income sources. Okay, take this much out of Rob's check over here. Take his main job. Take this much out of his part-time job. And then basically, unless you have some random increase in income for the year, you don't really have to do shit. There's a return you have to file just to kind of confirm what's happened. But if you don't have any real changes during the year, then there's nothing you need to do. All your taxes are paid. You file your return, boom, bam, boom. Ain't no refunds, ain't no payments due. It's pretty dope, I think.
Yeah, but you living good though. I mean, but you living okay. It's not like they
No,
taking
no, they're not
the
taking
majority of joint.
their tax rate is higher, but their pay rate is higher.
Higher, right? Okay, okay, all right.
Tax advice from Straight to Tape. Ladies and gentlemen, look, thank you for joining us live in the S2T virtual studio. Now, remember, you can catch Straight to Tape Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on Twitch, and on YouTube. Remember, the audio version of Straight to Tape is available on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, IG, Straight to Tape. Okay. And also make sure you go over to our YouTube channel, S2T Media, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification button, so that you could be in tune with your favorite podcast.
In tune.
Yo, I was watching. I was listening to us the other day on Spotify. Man, sound delicious.
Yes, we are on Spotify.
And we've got some dope playlists there as well.
So guys, we have a really, really, really interesting show for you today. All right. We're definitely going to build on this past weekend's classic versus battle. Okay. But before we get started, first off, is there anything that anyone on my esteemed panel would like to share with the people?
Perry, due to this is I'm revisiting this from Sunday. I knew what was going down, and I told you before that the heat press came in, and I was doing my thing, and I fucked up a lot of shirts. Let's just put it that way.
How many shirts you fuck up?
Let's just say I'll be eating oodles and noodles next month. But I will say that the end result came out lovely. So peep this, ladies and gents.
Nice.
I don't really like how Chris's nose is like 4 shades lighter than his regular face though.
It's abstract.
That came out.
That's
nice.
Good. That's a very good swerve, Tico. Very good.
That came out nice.
How dare you tell Van Gogh how to spooch his
Really?
That's dope.
How dare you how dare you tell Van Gogh how to paint KRS-One?
Hey, what's up, Brenda?
And
how you doing this evening and shit?
I'll say this, Brenda. If this is your first time, wait till you hear the rest of the show.
Is she for real? Y'all know her?
Nah.
No. Yeah. If this is the first time, trust me. Wait till you hear the rest of the show.
Buckle up, bitch. Buckle up.
Yo, put her comment on the screen again. Put her fucking comment on the screen again.
Buckle up, my G. I don't even remember what we said. What did we say? I don't even think I've cursed yet.
Oh, I have.
But
okay.
Yes, yeah.
as she has Betty Boop as her damn screensaver. That used to be a black woman.
It was taken from Betty Boop was a character that was stolen from a black woman. It was a caricature of a black woman, and they made it white.
All right, so Tico, I can't top what you got on, man. Okay, so I did have to go and pull something out of the closet, and since versus is one of our main topics today, I figure I pull this one out since it's the name of a Big Daddy Kane song. So
who's all them light skinned people on your show? Set it off.
The cast set it off.
Why they all lost?
All of them
stand up again.
Bro.
Okay, hold on. Let me
stand up again.
Stand
up one more time.
Bro.
That actually might be the lighting.
No, damn well at least Neil ain't light skinned.
No. Sit down.
Queen Latifah was chocolate.
Yeah, she was more mocha. What's her
Mocha,
name?
yeah.
The crying one. It was always crying.
Kimberly.
I said
Kimberly
Elise Neal.
Yeah.
Kimberly
Yeah.
Elise.
Kimberly
I said
Elise.
Elise Neal. I'm sorry. Kimberly
Yeah.
Elise.
Correct.
Yeah, she-
Thank you, Cher. They
I
all
don't
light
know.
skinned when they shouldn't be. That's
I
Perry.
don't
Perry
know.
did that
You
on
sure?
purpose.
That's
Are you
Cherie.
I
sure?
did not do that on
Cherie,
purpose.
Are
Stop
you
it.
you
sure?
did it on purpose. You
Yeah,
did it
we're
on
not.
purpose.
We're
I
not
mean,
gonna start. We're not gonna start with that today. We're not gonna
Light
start
skin
with that
power.
today.
Light skin power.
Yo,
Anyway,
when
anyway.
Queen Latifah, yo, you sure she was Queen Latifah? She looked kind
She
of
was
dark
mocha.
when she was sitting in
She
that
was
car
mocha.
when she was in that car at the very end and she knew she was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? She was scared as hell.
It was dark in the
Smoking
car.
that cigarette.
It was dark in
Smoking
the
that
car.
cigarette. Motherfucker had that damn shit
Let's
going.
move on. We got schedule to keep.
Yeah,
It's
we
only
have.
an hour now.
Yes,
so
yes,
keep
yes,
on
yes.
moving.
We have a lot we need to cover
All right.
today.
Yeah.
So, but of course, first.
Hold on. I just wanted to shout out Brenda again. How the fuck are you, Brenda? How the fuck are you? Just wanted to shout out my homie Brenda. Oh man, how the fuck are you, family?
I have some. Wait, what is it? Put it on the screen again. I will. Here you go.
There you go.
You people got some nasty mouths. Satan's children.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Because
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. I
because
appreciate
we're
you.
not going to break down all the etymology of so-called cuss words. We ain't going to do that.
Or you people. I'm coming up.
Hey, on the rough side.
Here we go.
Of
The guy who
Satan's
started.
mountain. We're on the rough side of Satan's mountain.
Guys. Let's get.
Stay on task.
Yeah,
Stay on task.
exactly.
Okay.
Stay on task.
Brenda threw us for
Stay
a
on
loop there.
task.
Yeah.
Can we leave that? Can we leave that comment? up?
No. What we gonna do is we're gonna get started and take a look at some of the things that have been going on in the news lately in a little segment that we call the
I can't focus because she called me Satan's child.
Lord. Can we get to the headline grab?
I'm trying.
Please.
Okay, go ahead. Let me mute my microphone. She called me Satan's child. She does not know how holy I am.
Lord. Look, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and see what's going on in the news. And the first things first. Yesterday we lost General Colin Powell, the first Black Secretary of State, the first Black head of the Security Council. Looks like he passed away at the age of 84 due to complications from COVID-19. Guys, first things first, a little bit on the legacy of Colin Powell.
When Rob talks about good Black Republicans, this is the man that I think of in my head, other than Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rob's not really a Republican, however, whatever. But this is the man that I think of, someone that is true to himself and true to the people of the country, like all the people of the country, not segmented of Republican and Democrat. He really was, like, when I say put the policy back in politics, this is the man that I think of. He was really fair to everyone. Everyone on either side of the political spectrum revered him because he was just such a kind person. And if you live your life from that place, then disagreements that you have on policy are really minute, right? Because you have the entire country's interest at heart, and it is it's a sad day to lose such an icon.
Yeah, he was a great leader and revered by people on all sides of the political spectrum. And to Keisha's point, he did not come off as one of those Black Republicans that just existed to appease white people. Just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he was true to himself, and he was fair, and he was about all Americans, and which I think a lot of the black Republicans of today need to take a page out of his book and stop being such mouthpieces for white supremacy and white conservatism.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yo, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Tico. Go ahead.
My thing is, man, dude, he was all about America. And like Rob said, you know what I'm saying? He was all about America. I mean, isn't that what it's about? Isn't that what it's about, though, right? All about America. So him, McCain, true Americans. I mean, they fought the fight. I mean, what can you say? They fought the fight. They were in the wars. You know what I'm saying? So they fought for America. So they know what it's about. And what's crazy is that when Trump started to do his fuckery, you know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yo, I'm not down with this. This is not what America is about.
Absolutely.
You know, this is not what it's about." And which is crazy because I think recently I just read something about Trump criticizing people, you know what I'm saying, talking about Colin Powell like he's some, you know what I'm saying, hero and shit.
So, absolutely. He made his fuckity fuck quote. Yesterday, Colin Powell down the day before yesterday. And so yesterday, Trump had to slither his fucking snake ass way back into the news and did his normal Trumpy shit.
Yeah. The quote was, "Wonderful to see Colin Powell, who made big mistakes on Iraq and famously so-called weapons of mass destruction, be treated in death so beautifully by the fake news media. I hope that happens to me someday." Hope that happens to you someday.
How do you just trying to kill some motherfucker kindly? Yo, that shit is fucking bugged out, yo. I mean,
but we see the type of shit all the time in an effort to stay relevant, right?
Right. He said the same shit about McCain. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I like my POWs not caught. Well, motherfucker, he ain't a POW. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying
that's the whole meaning of the word POW.
And you know, shout outs to McCain because you know, if you read his book, yo, he went through some shit. Like some real torture shit, some Rambo shit. That shit you see on Rambo, he was in that shit. So, you know, to come out of that shit, you know what I'm saying, to come out of there and you know what I'm saying, and continue to fight for America, man. Dude.
Right.
Yeah, that's just crazy, yo. Because he had a tumor, man. That's
because a lot of people would just go buy their little farm or their little hacienda wherever and live out the rest of their life. But someone like John McCain, again, similar to Colin Powell, revered by most, right? Gentle, kind people, a person for all people in the United States, even though you may disagree with their political stance, but I'm for you, right? Like my kid, he could, if you're a parent, you understand your kids are going to have different views than you, but it doesn't mean you love them any less, right? You know, y'all joke about my kid, like Rob could joke about his kid never being a damn Cowboys fan, but if his kid turns out to be a Cowboys fan, then he's still going to love his kid.
No, he's not. No.
This going to be real.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I mean, let's not even. Let's not even. Okay.
All I know is there's going to be some tension during Thanksgiving. That's all. That's all the fuck I know.
That's your kid, right? That's your kid.
Yeah, especially on Thanksgiving. But yo, let's move on. Yo, look. Let's move on to the next headline grab.
Absolutely.
Where you? Yo.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes!
Captain Kirk finally made it to space.
He went to space, y'all.
Sort of.
For
real.
He came back talking shit to everyone on this earth about global warming. Like, this shit is amazing. And my sister called me the other day. She was like, who the fuck cleared him to go to space? Like, he's 90 years old. And you know, his a good friend is Dr. Oz, and even Dr. Oz said, yo, I ain't even want him to go. He's 90, even though his body functions like he's 60. But listen, if I'm 90 years old and I'm fucking Captain Kirk, right? I'm 90 and I go to space and I die, it's okay.
Yeah, it's
It's
Captain
okay.
Kirk.
Like it's
That's
okay.
all. That's Captain.
I
That's
think
Captain
he
Kirk.
probably fully prepared himself not to return as whole or to return for a little bit or whatever. But you get to go and see the Earth
Yeah,
you from space, like
At 90.
at
At
90.
90. At 90.
I would have
and
been
you're
okay.
fucking Captain Kirk.
And you're
That's
Captain Kirk.
that's the shit. That's the icing on the fucking cake,
Right.
dude.
You're Captain Kirk. Yeah.
What more can you say to my ass?
Right.
I'm a fucking astronaut and I'm Captain Kirk. This shit is real shit. Yo,
Yep.
when I listened to him, when I listened to him when he came back down and he was talking, he was like, yo, he said, you gave me an experience that I can never ever explain. He said it was almost to the point of once you're out there and you break that atmosphere, all you see is darkness. You think
Right.
you see stars like we see stars, but we don't. It's just pitch ass black.
Mhm.
And he said he looks down and he sees this blue moon. I mean, this blue, you know what I'm saying, shape
Planet.
of
Yeah.
Earth.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? He says it made him feel like, yo, my life was, this shit is fucking crazy. It's like all this shit that we're fucking fussing and arguing about doesn't mean shit.
Right. And he said like the $4 billion across the world that it's going to take to kind of scathe off global warming. Y'all need to get that done because it's not worth our Earth. Like literally, our children's children are going to have issues living here on Earth because of what we're doing to Earth right now. And it's so evidenced by going up through the stratosphere and looking down and seeing the Earth in its entirety and where it's that's a little better now. It's funny because during the pandemic, that 2 years when people are kind of less in their movements,
Mm-hmm.
it's gotten better. However, it's still bad. So fucking fix it. All the countries across the world stop arguing over what is this little bit of money globally and fix this shit. But
Now,
it's not just money though.
Now remind
right,
me. Now
right.
remind me. Did he go with Bezos or Branson?
Bezos.
No,
He went up with
Bezos
Bezos.
didn't. Yeah, Bezos. Bezos didn't. He didn't go up. He didn't go.
No. In his company.
His
he went
rocket.
up in the
His
penis
rocket.
rocket.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the penis
He went in
rocket.
the
The
penis
penis
rocket.
rocket.
I'll say this.
Which is straight Captain Kirk because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's
True.
yeah.
Wait, look, which I'm gonna be honest with you. I guess that's my only problem with it. Okay, is because now now we're looking at companies, bigger companies, rich people, and looking at commercial space exploration. Okay, and I'm sorry,
Right.
it has me thinking, sci-fi conspiracy with rich people, leaving Earth and then leaving Earth a mess. Tribe Called Quest, the space program. That's what run. That's what just runs through.
Right.
Yeah, I
runs through
remember
my
that
head.
episode of
Right.
it was The Next Generation where Picard and them discovered like a pod floating through space, and it was like these people who had been cryogenically frozen,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't know what the fuck was going on. Guy, he was like from Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He looked like he should have been in the episode of Dallas. And he just wanted to have a party. Like he just wanted to get it popping. There was another guy who was like an asshole, was like, I need to call my lawyers. And Picard was like, dude, you're like 300 years into the
It's rich,
and dude,
man. It's
and
rich.
dude was like, I know my law firm. It was substantial. And I'm sure they have a law firm now. And Picard was like, nah. And then there was a mom who just wanted to see her kid,
Right.
see about like the next generations after her kids, 200-300 years later.
Because
That's
they had to have one person in it that wasn't rich. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Now, real quick, we're just going to move on to one more subject real quick in the headline grab. And Key, I'm going to let you lead this, but make it quick, okay? Because you should be able to get a quick funny out of it, okay? Bam! Jesus Ween as an alternative to Halloween.
So, y'all, there is a group of Christians who have decided to have Jesus Ween instead of Halloween on October 31st, which is fine. There are lots of religious sects that have fall festivals as opposed to the traditional Halloween. However, this group of people has specifically targeted Halloween and named it Jesus Ween.
Boop, 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 boop. 12 more days till Jesus wing, Jesus wing, Jesus wing. 12 more days till Jesus wing.
This actually qualifies
Where's
as
Shamrock?
theater of the weird.
Very much so, yo. Very much so. Dude,
Holy Ween. Yes, Tara.
Yo.
Holy Ween.
let me tell you, man.
I don't know. I prefer Holy Ween instead of Jesus Ween because I'm a mom of boys, right? There's lots
Dude,
of balls rolling around my house.
All I
And
know is
walking
that
around my house.
right. All I know is that with my mind and my children's mind, I'm sure they would dress up as Jesus, probably on the cross. You know what I'm
Ween.
saying?
Jesus
That's the
Ween.
type of dudes like that's you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
they
yeah,
would do.
yeah.
That's just-
However,
Jesus went.
You know, it just goes back to me saying that nowadays, and it's social media's fault, absolutely, because social media is a cesspool petri dish of confirmation bias. Everyone wants everything to be agreeable to them, like everyone, everything. So if you don't agree with it, then it could be the smallest things. Like,
Mhm.
I fucking hate candy corn. I bet you if you go to social media right now, Facebook in particular, and you search I hate candy corn, there's a fucking Facebook group that is posting memes all day right now about people that like candy corn. Use your energy somewhere else.
Now, do you understand? You know, can I please break down what Jesus Ween is?
Nope, not right now.
Now, here it is, right here.
Oh,
2002, this thing popped off. So it wasn't about, you know what I'm saying? It was about giving out Bibles, you know what I'm saying, to kids instead of candy. You know what I'm saying? Dressing, you know, not bloody or anything like that. That's a church thing, but you know, just trying to change the whole dynamics of what Halloween was. But which is crazy because everybody thinks Halloween is like the season of the witch and this, that, and the other. But if you study them and realize it's not, it's just a marketing scheme to get fucking sell candy. But anywho, I digress. Jesus, man. So all I know is this: if you're gonna give me a Bible, don't give me one of them small ass Bibles. I know I want the heavy duty fucking Bible. Like I want the Old Testament to be like one big ass book, and the Old Testament to be the next one. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna give me Jesus all the way. You know what I'm saying? That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Give me a Bible with the family
Give me-
tree
with the family-
in the front,
Yes,
in the front.
yes,
you know what I'm
yes.
saying, that you can fill out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me
Tara
that
said
one.
large print.
Yeah, exactly. The
Give me
one,
the
the
Bible
one I
with
can,
large print.
the one I can use, the one I can use in the DMV. That's the one I want. The Bible that I can use in the DMV. That's the one I
All
want.
right, we're stopping this right here.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our headline grab. Now let's get to what we came to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. What did we come to talk about today? What do we come to talk about today? Rob, what do we come to talk about today?
Bruh, come on, fam. Come on, spit it out.
Lord, okay, I'll spit it out. We came to talk about verses.
Pause.
Yeah, hella pause. You right.
Hella pause.
Hella pause. Damn, I didn't even catch that. Damn, hella pause.
Hella pause on that one, brother.
My bad. My bad.
Y'all are so wrong. Y'all are so wrong. But look, we definitely want to talk about the classic, dare I say, iconic verses that we saw on Sunday. But of course, you know we're not going to talk about this alone. All right. Of course, we got some guests waiting in the wings. First up to bat. You know, he's been on the show before. You know, He'll probably be on the show some more, but we're just bringing him on for this so we can talk about verses. Ladies and gentlemen, from the dome, it's the homie Tony Haynes. What's up, good brother?
Hey,
What's up,
Kyle.
my people? What's up, my people? Everything is
What, what,
love.
what?
That's what it is, man. Got your drink. You ready to go. That's how we
Cheers,
do
brother.
it. That's
What's
how we
that?
do it.
And
Sure.
for the first time on Straight to Tape, I'm really happy to have this brother in the house. You can catch him on the Apartment 5B podcast, the host of the Apartment 5B podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce y'all to Kel. What's up, Kel?
What's good, y'all? What's good? Thank y'all for having me on.
Yeah,
What's up, homie?
How are
Oh
you?
my God, what's good, baby?
everything's good.
All right, thank y'all
God
again for
damn.
having me.
Damn,
no
I gotta
doubt.
get
Alright.
my beard. I got to get me some conditioning. My fucking beard looks fucking scraggly as fuck out this bitch, yo. Like, dag on. Fuck that shit, yo.
Nah, that's
Yo,
some
I-
We
serious.
haven't talked about Perry's beard in a while. It's coming along, Perry.
Yeah, Perry, it
Thank
is.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, seriously, we got serious beer game competition.
I mean, I
here
put
in the
my beard
house.
out every day.
No.
So it's fine.
Well, not here, but you know.
Oh.
Two Philly, two Philly cats here with beards.
Oh,
and
Rob, you from
hats
Philly?
and stuff.
57th and Greenway, baby.
79th and Ogons, Uptown.
We don't know what that
Alright,
means here in North Carolina.
Southwest.
Oh, look at South Philly.
Stop it.
Right.
Champions
Stop it.
Heights,
Stop it.
motherfucker. Champions Heights.
North Raleigh, North Hills, bitch. North Hills.
North Hills, bitch. Briar Creek, motherfucker.
Rock Creek, motherfucker.
Okay, so
LBC, Low Bell Carry.
okay, so versus Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. I ain't gonna lie, when I saw the initial matchup, I really didn't want to break it down too much before the battle. I actually just wanted to see the battle. I didn't want to look at, is this a good matchup? Is this not a good matchup? I mean, I'll say this. First, initial thoughts after the joint was over with.
I can't tell you about after, but during, like, I was beside Keisha and like we were fucking like tearing the fuck up. Like real shit. Like real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even joking. Like water, like my eyes like watered up just because you know what I'm saying? It didn't come down my eyes, so it's not crying. It's just water. It's just in my ducts. My ducts.
Sound like
ducts.
crying.
Yeah,
It sound like
exactly. My
crying,
ducts.
nigga. Yeah, it sound
Man,
like
fuck
crying.
you, man. Fuck you. But anywho, yo. Anywho.
No damn verses.
I ain't crying on no motherfucking verses. But yo, it made me feel like I was like, 16.
Yeah.
Because and as me, Key and Rob had talked earlier, I was like, yo, personally, I thought that it would have to be a show. I was trying to go song for song and try to put the songs together. But I said, yo, this has to be like a show battle. Like who puts on the best show? For me, that's the only way that I could think that Kane had a, you know what I'm saying, had a smidget
By
of
far,
a thing.
to me, this
Yeah,
one was
crazy.
the best sequenced. Like it's all like for verses, like people think, oh, such and such has not got, they ain't been in the game as long as they're the opponent.
Right.
And they don't have the catalog isn't as long as a particular opponent, but it's all about song sequencing, right? And I think maybe the versus group does the sequencing, and they have been for a minute. Not so much early on, right? But as the monster that is versus has matured, they've realized that the sequencing of the songs makes a huge difference in the atmosphere of the show, the energy of the show, the buildup of the show. And this sequencing was dope. Like this sequencing with the drop-ins and the b-boys and all of that stuff. This was, I looked at Tico, I was like, nigga, we should have just gone to New York for this one. Like I would have loved none of the other ones, really.
Yeah, right.
I would not even Dipset and Locks, but I would have loved to been in the building for this particular one.
Yeah.
Shout out to
the
Knife
energy was
Wonder.
definitely
Shout out
there.
to Knife
Yeah.
Wonder for being in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his IG was crazy after the show. Kill, you the newbie, man. So yo, give us your initial thoughts.
I mean, afterwards, it was a dope night. I enjoyed it. I'm 47, so this is my era. You know what I mean? So I grew up on Kane. I learned how to drive in ninth grade listening to It's a Big Daddy thing. You know what I mean? So it was a great show. I mean, I'm 47, so the way I was raised, there's a winner and a loser. I'm not one of those hip hop one. That's cool. Hip hop one, that's cool. But there's a winner and there's a loser. And to me, that was KRS. I felt like KRS was going to take it before. I felt like he took it after. You know what I mean? My Twitter's been in shambles for the past 2 days.
Yeah, it has. Yes, it has.
And it's cool. And it's cool because
Yeah.
like one of my side hustles, I'm a marriage coach. I've been doing it for 13 years. We're all raised different. Not saying the way I was raised is better than the way someone else was raised, but we're all raised different. And the way that I was raised in Philly during the Reagan crack era, there's a winner, there's a loser. That's hip hop. You know, nobody sat back and said, "Oh, who won, KRS or Shan?" Oh, hip hop won. No, nigga, KRS won. You know,
I
nobody
am an advocate for hip hop one.
I mean, that's cool.
I am a big KRS fan. Like, I've waited in the past for him to show up for a show, and that nigga didn't show up till 2 a.m. and he rocked that shit for 2.5 hours, right? When the club was supposed to close at 2, and we still there at 2 waiting on his ass. However, I really think that they were like their performances and their special guest and all of that stuff. I really think it was, to me, it was really like KRS may have edged Kane a little bit, but that's only because of my preference for Chris. Like, but other than that, their performances to me were equitable.
Oh no, I thought they were both dope, but again, the way that I'm raised, there's a winner, there's a loser. And it's the flip for me because I like Big Daddy Kane better. Again, I'm 47. Big Daddy Kane's like the Rosa Parks for dark skinned niggas. So this nigga like so
bring that up. You had to bring that up.
I'm a Kane fan. So that, like, somebody said it to me on Twitter, and I'm like got nothing to do with a battle. I like Kane more. I think KRS won. So not KRS-One. Well, yeah, he won. But to me, yeah, it has nothing to do with who I like. But it's just, again, that's just how I was raised. So I'm not mad at anybody who just like hip hop won. Again, just in my day, anything that we did in the hood, there was a winner, there was a loser, exhibition, highlight, whatever it was. You know, somebody had to add somebody out.
So
and
like,
we all have a different criteria to how we judge a battle too. Because I had some people telling me, "Oh well, KRS isn't finishing his rhymes. He's winded. He don't got no breath control." Not really understanding that KRS always has the crowd repeat his rhymes. So that just showed me it's a lot of people who ain't never seen KRS live. That's number one. Number two, I will give Kane all the credit. That dude was spitting. His breath control was incredible. I was amazed. I'm like, I need to get Kane's workout plan because this dude, to still be able to do Set It Off and Raw and all that stuff at Great Temples. Again, and people, the thing I don't like about now social media is when you say someone lost, it's like, oh, damn, you don't fuck with them. No, I love Kane. But again, just because someone lost, I lost rap battles when I used to rap. Like, that happens. Like, so again, it's not like you think that nowadays either you think something is classic or it's trash. Like, you know, if you just say, oh, it was a good album, it's like, oh, you ain't like it. No, I said it was a good album. I do like it. So that's it. But my fault, Rob. What you gonna say?
Ahead, I can admit my preference for KRS-One as an MC, my preference for his music and everything. I left Sunday's battle saying that KRS-One overwhelmingly killed that shit. But of course, I had time to reflect and I watched it again. I still think, to your point, there being a winner and a loser, I still think KRS-One won. Edged them out. I'm also one of those people that are of the school of thought that KRS-One was actually obviously winded. It wasn't, and I've seen him live. I've watched KRS-One perform live, but watching that battle again, like I watched it earlier today closely. Like, you know, when Key and Tico and I were watching it Sunday night together, we were in a large crowd. We were watching on the big screen. We were just focused on the energy of it all. But today I looked at it and there were spots where KRS-One was getting the crowd involved, but there were also spots where he was doing it because he was obviously winded. You see what I'm saying?
Can I say something about that?
Go ahead.
I just want to, because people were saying that to me, and I'm like, bro, he's 56. Like you can't expect Jordan to come out right now and drop 55 at Madison Square Garden.
True,
He's not.
true.
He's
I
old.
said
Like
earlier
you,
today,
like
too.
I know niggas my age who would be winded trying to do 3 songs on stage. Like that was my only thing when people were saying that. I'm like everybody's in shape. Like I know people right now who can't play a game of 21 and then have a phone call for 10 minutes.
But even if you're in shape at 56, it's probably not going to look like in shape at 46 or 36 or 26. Like at a certain point, when you get to be around our age, you have to craft your life around
what
your
you can do,
abilities, right?
And you know what, too? I also felt like KRS was excited as well. He's been waiting for this moment because, you know, for some reason, some people underestimate KRS and the grand things. Like he thinks he's the GOAT. And that was his moment to say, you know what? Just like he said at the end of the verses, I'm #1 of the top 5. You know what I'm saying? He's been waiting for this moment on a grand scale for years.
He's not normally been in those conversations, right?
He was just so excited. You know what I'm saying? So some of that's age, some of that's the way he performs anyway. But some of that I just felt like he was just so energetic, probably was just pumping and racing, man. And he kind of lost his breath kind of early, which, you know, it was hard for him to catch up with as far as breath control. And Kane on the other end, dude was just, he sounded better than almost anyone I've seen live as far as like the way he sounded in years. I mean, Kane was phenomenal. I watched the verses again about 3 hours ago, and I still had Chris edging some, but I think he edged some because I think they got together and set this playlist up because obviously KRS-One has way too many songs. That's why the freestyles was in, the break dancing, the b-boy shit. Those to keep the show to me on an even playing field.
Actually, Tone. Big Daddy Kane was on with Fat Joe on our IG last night, and he mentioned that before the show, he and KRS-One talked about the layout. Okay, and the layout was to include all of the elements. Okay, it was to include the DJing. It was to include, it was to include the breakdancing. It was to include the freestyles. And it was laid out. Now, according to DJ Scratch, KRS-One was the one who veered from the initial layout. According to Scratch, pretty much at that point where KRS-One mentioned songs and hits when he made that comment about songs and hits. But it's interesting that I brought up DJ Scratch. Okay, motherfucker.
I'm gonna go there.
No, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
I know there was a guard when I saw you in the grocery store.
I'm gonna go there.
There's a guard.
What did you guys think of the DJ performance? Kid Capri, DJ Scratch, did they fit with who they were DJing for?
Let me tell you. DJ Kid Capri, he does what he does. He's an old school DJ, and he played old school music. Scratch, he's scratching. These young kids don't want to hear that shit. But you know what I'm saying? We love that shit, But I gotta say it, and I'm going to say it.
Go ahead and say it. Because I was going to say it, so I know I'll go ahead and say it.
Okay. Let's go.
Skaz Dizzle. Skaz was who is Big Daddy Kane fucking DJ for like what
20 years.
About 20 years. The last 20 years.
2 decades.
Yeah.
2 decades. So if Skaz was there, Skaz knows Kane's playlist like it ain't shit, and he knows music.
They have chemistry.
And it got chemistry, right? So he could, when KRS-One went off rail, he would have been like, "Oh, word, you need to do this, boom, or you need to do that." Boom.
But do what though, bro? He's gonna run out of tracks. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna run out of songs.
I respect his DJ being with him. But at the end of the day, he's gonna run out of songs.
I don't know.
Kane don't got enough songs to rock.
He just don't have enough songs.
I don't know.
I mean, don't get it twisted.
Kane was 87 to 89. That was
it.
Okay, be that
KRS's
as it
window is
may.
86 to at least 96. That's 10 years.
Be
I'm not
that
good
as
at
it may.
math, but I can tell you 10 years is more than 2 years.
Take out the
Right.
freestyles right now. Tracks 10 through 12. I mean 10 through 20. How are we looking? Take out all the freestyles that Kane did. I love Kane. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
speaking
yeah, I
right
feel
now.
you.
Take
I
them
feel you.
freestyles out.
Talking songs.
Talking
I love
songs.
Kane too, and I know we're
Where do
talking
we stop
songs,
at?
and I know we're talking songs and this, that, and the third. I understand that, but we're really talking chemistry.
Yeah.
He may have run out of songs. That very well may be true, but we're talking pure chemistry between DJ and MC, and Skaz was better suited for the job, having been Big Daddy Kane's tour DJ for the last 20 years.
What do you think
Now,
was missing then?
hang on.
Chemistry.
Now then,
Really?
someone
Yeah,
said
absolutely.
that it wasn't Kane's or Skaz's call. It was Timberland and
Completely get
Swiss Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I understand that. I understand that as well. But then it goes right back to, well, why was Skaz sitting in North Carolina watching it? I was watching the battle with Skaz. We were all
Right.
the three of us, me, Key, and Tico, were watching it with Skaz. Skaz should have been in the venue at
Right.
least.
Yeah.
If
Can I just ask
it's
a
true
question?
that it was Swiss
Yes.
Beats and Timberland's call that Scratch was Kane's DJ.
My
Kill,
only
you had a question.
goes back to what Tone said. I get the chemistry thing. I grew up in Philly. Will and Jazzy Jeff. Cash Money and Marvelous. I know all about the chemistry, but
Clay, Ready
back
Rock
to the
C.
initial question, what other songs is Skaz gonna play?
It's not about the songs.
ain't about
though.
songs.
It's about those small.
But so what would be
the
different?
chemistry? The chemistry speaks to those small nuances. And again, I'm speaking from a place where I think hip hop won. So,
Okay.
but it's those small nuances in between songs and where you start a song and how you start a song and what you say on the microphone. I'm not talking like we can eliminate from my conversation the entire song list. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about the chemistry between the MC and the DJ. That is central to
Could you give me an example?
what
Can
happened.
you give me an example? of
Okay,
what-
There's a point when Scratch started self-destruction. No? Was it
No,
Scratch?
that was Kid Capri.
No, that was
That was
Kid
Kid
Capri.
Capri. There was a point where Scratch started a BDK song and then Kane got into it and he turned it off and started another song.
Right.
And that you don't think
I don't
that
remember
Kane
what the
wanted
song
that?
was. Huh?
You don't think that
Kane
was playing?
No. It was not.
Oh, I'm just I
playing.
don't know.
It happened
I'm asking.
like on, off, on.
I'm asking.
Like, no. In the moment, it couldn't. I mean,
You
Because
know,
here's
it's-
the thing.
anything's
Number one, I don't
possible,
believe
but
anything.
I
I
don't
believe
think
DJ Scratch about as much as I believe Ben Simmons. So that's not a lie.
Oh,
Scratch had said this was the track listing. So again, I can only assume that if
Right.
because his Scratch said originally, Big Daddy Kane called him. He said the guy called me and I'm gonna DJ.
oh yeah,
So again-
I don't discount any of that. We're talking about the overall decision to have Scratch as opposed to this nigga tour DJ
Right,
for the last 20 years. So let me give you an analogy. You get a recipe that's crafted by a famous
Killer
chef.
Mike.
Killer Mike. Well,
Okay.
Action Bronson. He makes Busta Rhymes, whatever. I got a bunch of hip hop cookbooks here. So you get a recipe that's crafted by a famous chef, right?
Okay.
Who's going to make the recipe better? You looking at the recipe or the famous chef?
Probably the famous chef.
Skaz is the famous chef.
But see, I
He's
don't.
been making, he's been making that same recipe for 20 fucking years.
Before that, the recipe you need the ingredients. And see the ingredients
all
are
the
the
ingredients
songs.
were there, sir. All the
Oh
ingredients.
no,
were
they
there.
really weren't because Chris told him you running out of songs. Again, here are the CDs. There's only so many ingredients in this. KRS has more ingredients to make a sweet potato pie. So if you need 20 ingredients and KRS has 20 and Kane has 14, that's not. I get the nuance. I get all those things. I grew up on this.
That's all
Kill,
that was
kill.
Yes, sir.
How you not gonna hold up Taste of Chocolate, man? Okay, come on, man. You didn't
That's
even
a
hold up
frisbee.
to stop.
Right.
How you not gonna hold up
Yes,
Tasty
baby.
Well, we
Chocolate?
talking about the greatest chemistry.
Come on,
I
man.
just
Ain't
wanted-
nobody listening to no
what
Taste.
was missing though? I thought Kane and Scratch. I thought the chemistry was
I thought it
fine. It's
was
not like he was
cool.
cutting
Here.
stuff off in the middle of his performance.
Full
What was
disclosure.
we missing?
Skaz is our friend.
I get
He's
it.
been
disclosure.
a DJ for forever and ever and fucking ever.
Right.
He should have been on that stage.
I mean, I can feel you on that.
I
but
mean,
I don't see
I
the
feel
chemistry was
like-
missing.
How
Hang on,
Scratch-
let Keith finish your point.
Scratch doesn't impress me as a like. I'm real super persnickety about my hip hop, right? He's a good DJ. I'm not discounting. A lot of people wanted to argue me down. I'm not discounting his skill. I'm not discounting his ability, his song choice. He just doesn't speak to me, right? There are a lot of other DJs that are less known than him that speak to me. Skills is not one of them. Skaz should have been on that stage. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Skaz should have been on that stage. That's it. Because I said so.
Okay.
And I'm still
That's it.
angry
That's the
about it.
post.
So
That's
I
it.
mean,
That's it.
That's the post.
I get that, but so if Skaz would have been there, you think Kane would have won?
No.
I'm not. I don't have a winner.
I mean, no, I know, but you
So-
said I thought you said KRS Edge.
No,
I'm
it would
sorry,
have
I
made
thought
the
you
show
did.
so much better.
I said that.
It was
Okay.
for me.
Yeah.
He said
Oh,
that.
Rob, you
I
said
don't have. I
KRS.
don't have a winner. I enjoyed fully the entire show. I enjoyed everything about it.
did
It
too.
really like it filled up my hip hop meter and my hip hop heart so full. My cheeks were hurting from smiling when I got home. Like I don't have anything bad to say about the show itself, other than that Skaz was not there.
Okay.
But can we say this? To take all that and put that to the side, that Versus has changed. It's I think that us being as purists as hip hop heads, we continue to keep this, Versus thing in the raw form, right? But let's just think about it. It's nothing but a big concert now, and ever since that has got to Thriller's budget big, it's nothing but a big concert, right? So, like I said before, that it was all about shows. It's all about who can rock the crowd, who throws the best shows, which is some shit that should have been popped off a long time ago. I mean, think about it. You think about how lucrative it was when Roxanne Shante was going against fucking Sparky D. You know what I'm saying? They went through, they did a whole tour with that shit.
Man, I was
you
just
know what I
going to say
mean?
they toured.
They toured with that shit.
Yeah.
Just think if motherfuckers was smart enough to put all that bullshit aside and have a real East Coast, West Coast battle on stage, having Biggie and Tupac, battling for stage, stage to stage. You feel what I'm saying? That would have been so lucrative for everyone in in the genre of hip hop, and then coming together on some shit. But we all know how that.
But I
shit
think that's what
popped
Versus
off.
is doing now. I mean,
Yeah, that's what exactly.
like
That's
all
what
of them are
Versus
going on tour after
exactly.
that. It's like a promo to their tour.
And it's
Mhm.
dope, and
Yep.
it's so dope to see cats out here, because if you look at it, all right, when we go to concerts, when we were going to concerts, and we would go with our moms or we would go with our family, it'd be like the Earth, Wind, and Fire, or we go see Frankie Beverly and Maze, or we go see Stephanie Mills. You feel what I'm saying? That's the concerts that we go to. Like we'll see shows, but we've had some dope shows in like clubs, this, that, and the other, but not a big fucking, stadiums, right? We are the OGs now. We're the old heads. So, you know what I'm saying? These are the concerts that we want to go see. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't know about that fucking damn, I would love to go see the Locks again, but I don't know about Dipset. I've never been a Dipset, you know what I'm saying? Go see.
You're not
Tour
missing
type
much.
shit.
I'm sorry, you're not missing much.
That's
You're not
how it
missing
is.
much.
And that's how it and that battle itself showed you exactly what it is. It's motherfuckers out here still
We saw
doing this
Dipset
shit.
at the Ritz,
Yeah.
and they were terrible.
But as I'm saying, it was terrible. I'm saying, but these motherfuckers are still doing shit to this day. You know what I'm saying? Could I see fucking LL Cool J back on the stage? I don't know. This motherfucker been on fucking TV for fucking ever. I ain't seen that motherfucker did
Well,
shit.
he performed, I think, at Central Park or something I did a couple of weeks ago, and he looked great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I think the bar has been set again from KRS-One and Kane. Now, people thought Jadakiss did fine, and he did.
Yeah.
But what Kane and Chris did took everything up to a whole nother notch. So I don't even know what's going to be next. I don't know what's.
But it's the
Swiss and Pimp
evolution
gonna
of
do.
Versus, because they're doing a concert series now. I think Super Cat was there
the
last week.
Icon,
right? Like the day
Icon.
before. Yeah.
Yeah,
let me make one comment real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know my man Tico was saying something about it being like more of a concert, but KRS-One at the end, his last like 3 or 4 songs, he definitely showed that he was trying to compete. He was trying to win. Get all that. It's good for hip hop. Shit, we all know it's good for hip hop. We love hip hop. KRS-One was trying to bury Kane at the end when he did Madism. That that joint he did with the Slick Rick sample at the end. I'm number one. He walked off or whatever. I'm the number one out of the top 5 and all of this crap. And he referenced Kane. I mean G-Rap and and Rakim and all them. KRS-One came to win. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was a good concert, but they were competing. Even though they friends, they were competing, and KRS-One at the end was trying to show he was trying to win. I appreciate that because I know everybody want to get a trophy. All the kids get trophies for 3rd place and all that. Nah, bro. I want to see somebody win this thing because we know hip hop gonna win. That's obvious. But
they giving
kids. I just like the way KRS kind of kept that element at the end because it's a battle.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, you're absolutely right. Like, how can you top this shit? I mean, right now, it's on a high so much right now that I think they probably go R&B on some R&B shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to mellow it out because there's no way that you can come back on some shit like this show.
Or they figure out who they can match Buster against.
I mean, you got that. You still got a Tribe Outcast. There's a lot of other.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. Yeah. That's what I'm saying though. I'm talking about if you're trying to stretch this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I believe the next one will be an R. I think it'll be.
It's time to come to the South and to the West also.
Coming out. So there won't be an Outcast versus.
Time to go to LA, baby.
Tone, thank you. Yeah.
MC against DJ Quick. Give me something else.
Look, as much as I love it being in the Mecca. Okay, as much as I loved it being in, being at the Mecca at the Garden, as much as this show was such a great show, and they threw a bone to the Barclays Center,
how do you New York
the home of them punk ass Brooklyn Nets. Okay, and it looked good. It looked good there, even though they were in that punk ass home. But either way, no, I agree. It's time. It is time to get it out of New York. It is time to get it out of New York.
What if they bring them to New York?
You gotta take verses globally now or nationally first. It's time to go to LA Staples Center. Let DJ Quick go against MC8. Let Too Short go against them. So I mean, I know Too Short and E40 already did this, but give me something else. Give me some Ice Cube. Why is not Ice Cube not in the verses? You know what I'm saying?
Boom. I mean, I I dare to say it. The battle of the ice. I mean,
Ice-T and Ice Cube.
I would be right in front of the set for Ice-T versus Ice-T.
Because when that Jacket for Beats comes on,
well,
8 in the morning.
What? Give us something else.
Let
me get some DJ Quick.
They gotta mix it up.
You know
they gotta mix it up now.
What did y'all think of the what did y'all think of the guest? What did y'all think of the guest?
Let me say this real quick. I like Buckshot when he came out, but it got a little weird.
Yeah, it did. Didn't it?
Doing whatever he was saying to Kane with his mom and all that. Kane was kind of looking at him like, kind of side-eye, like, where is this going? Am I the son, this little dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a weird moment. You know what I'm saying?
Very weird, yo.
Nigga, listen, Buckshot probably got a job in a call center somewhere, and he does rap on the weekends.
It was just a little weird to me, but I thought the guest was pretty good though. Overall, I think it was nice and smooth. Always energetic, give a good performance. I don't know what Smooth B had on, but you know what I'm saying, it was cool.
I'm getting some purple glasses tomorrow.
And I've seen Smooth being worse. Okay, so what I saw Sunday was an improvement. Okay,
oh God,
but Mad Lion. I know Mad Lion
was dope.
Yeah. God. Okay.
When that right there popped out, boy,
it was dope.
The golden era of hip hop, like we are the generation that is like getting ourselves together, and we are like the definitive black really doesn't crack a whole lot generation, like for real. Like everybody looked great aesthetically.
Yeah.
They didn't look over their age. A lot of them looked under their age. Them niggas old.
Today I stumbled upon the suit makers of Big Daddy Kane's
Oh yeah, me
sweatsuit.
too. Me too.
Dude,
Yo,
yo.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, you should. I said I stumbled upon it. You stumbled. You threw the rock in front of me, and I stumbled on it. And that motherfucker, yo, that shit, yo, they got some nice ass suit, yo. That's some, yo. Kane is on be on that fly shit, yo.
Tico,
Tico.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You would not be dressing like Big Daddy Kane and walking around behind me, okay?
Well, first of all, you know what I'm saying, my brim would probably, you know what I'm saying, bust you in the back of the head, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yo, for real though, it was yo, DOS effects, great to see.
Yeah.
Hey yo, what
saying?
we wear. As long as you wear a puffy vest, everything is okay. We both got to wear puffy vests.
You know, it's what it is.
Bad Line sound like 1995 though. For
He
real.
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
it sound like-
And
it
look
sound
like
like a fucking lie.
Look like it.
Look like
Look
he ain't
like
aged
it,
one day. Look like he just
Yeah.
got out the video D&D All Stars.
Exactly. Yep,
Agreed.
absolutely.
And Craig G. Both Craig G and
Ace.
Master Ace. Okay. Two of my favorite members of the Juice Crew, hands down. Okay. I mean, Craig G. Craig G was always, to me, the underrated best lyricist in that crew. One. And two, Master Ace. A lot of the sound that came forward in the rest of the 90s, you can go back to Master Ace and Sitting on Chrome and seeing how that album alone influenced everything that came forward.
Perry, I had
Okay.
a damn. I had a grand dam. I had a grand dam with 3 hubcaps. And let me tell you, I throw that Master Ace in that motherfucking damn CD joint, yo, it made me feel like I was rolling on fucking D's, son. Yo, I've never, yeah,
At least
for
you had a
real,
great
yo.
damn too, friend.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Killing
yo.
it in school.
Yo,
Killing
that
it.
fucking, the music and the aesthetics of that fucking album was fucking bananas, yo. You could have the weakest fucking system,
And it's
you know
still
what I'm
like
saying?
Yep.
And just that shit was still fucking knock. Same
Yep.
as KRS-One. It was the fucking 808s. The 808s, the fucking drums, the fucking sound of Africa. That shit was fucking all through fucking New York that night. You know what I'm saying? Them 808s was fucking beating the shit out of the motherfucking damn joints, yo. Don't get it twisted.
All right. I'm gonna toss this somewhere else right now, okay? Because now I'm sitting up here, right? And I'm looking at Rob on the top, and I'm looking at Kill on the bottom, right? With the Philly hat, with that Phillies hat. I've always liked that Phillies logo, right?
Good look.
Yeah, and that eagle and the Eagles brim that Rob has on, okay?
The throwback eagle.
Yeah. If we were to do a Philly versus, what would that Philly versus be?
Oh shit!
Man, there's so many. Rob, you go first, good brother.
I mean, what Schoolie D and shit.
Not a rap battle, sir. A versus. 20 songs.
20 songs.
20 songs is hard from Philly.
Would you even put the Roots in there?
Why wouldn't you?
Gotcha.
I was gonna say I would put my 1 and 2, Black Thought and Beans.
Yeah.
Those would be those my
That's a good
number
one.
1 and number 2 from Philly.
That's a good one. That's a good one. With all
People
their-
sleep on Will, man. Will was such an incredible MC.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In his
Absolutely.
day.
Thank you.
Incredible
I've
MC.
been arguing that point for the last several years that Will Smith is one of the GOAT MCs of all time. Sorry. Don't care.
I put him in the GOAT category for the crib for Philly because he's people don't understand. He used to battle Steady B. He was a battle MC. You know what I mean? And I get it. Most people who weren't from Philly may have not understood it, and then when you think of Will Smith now, even if you're our age, you kind of think movie star before hip hop star. But I got a book down here somewhere about the Latin Quarters and Paradise Gray from X-Men and how Will and Jeff would come up every week and then tear down the Latin Quarters, would tear down Union Square. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just was, you know what I mean? Because people don't understand at that point, Jeff was the dopest DJ on the planet Earth. And
absolutely.
Still is.
I don't care.
Still is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he still is. But like when you're putting him, and it's no disrespect to the Terminator X's and Jam Master J's and Eric B's and DJ Polos, but Will come out, give you 2 songs, let Jeff get busy for 8 minutes, then Ready Rock C come out. They do one of them little video game skits with Ready Rock C, and the 2 hype dancers come out. So Will and them had an incredible show. But my verses would definitely probably be Beans and Thought. Yeah, 2 of the other dope MCs out of Philly who I don't really speak on, Steady Being, Cool C, you know, but that was like
it would be hard to do a versus for.
Well, yeah, they can't do a versus. You know, but I tell people Steady B for like Philly dudes my age was like Nas to a Queensbridge cat. Like that was it, man.
Wow.
That's a different dynamics right there. You got a whole live fucking band, and then you got motherfucking damn hard fucking knocks and beats and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it twisted. Beans and fucking damn Thought, man.
Black Thought. That's serious.
That's serious as shit. But that's a I would love. Would you think the Roots would play for Beans?
I mean, hell, why not? Why not?
I mean, that would I think that would only make it fair.
Somebody
right?
send this to Swiss and Tim. Come on.
I think
you don't need the Roots band. You just have 2 DJs up there with both of them. Black Thought can hold it on without the Roots.
That would be dope if Beans rapped over. If they played the Beans songs, that would be dope as hell.
And keep in mind, you know, Beans grew up with Black Thought. People don't know that. Like they're cool. Right. You know what I mean? They was in a rap group together growing up. You know what I mean? Beans was on adrenaline when things fall apart. You know, the history is definitely there. But I wanted to touch on real quick. I don't know if y'all have ever read this, Going Off by Ben Merlin's very dope book on the Juice Crew. Very dope book. Like I haven't read a book like this and been informed like since college. I'm taking notes through the book. This is just if you love the Juice Crew and want to know about the beginnings, how it fell off, and it's not just the Juice Crew, but it's Cold Chillin' Records. So you know, the genius and just all the behind the scenes stuff of like, you know, like Kane was leaving the label and they wanted to replace him. That's why they grabbed the genius, dark skin, whatever. And that's why they tried to put the genius out on that ladies man type tip because they was trying to replace Kane. So again, just a very, very dope book. We had the author Ben Merlin's on an episode of Apartment 5B. And just a great conversation. So if you love the Juice Crew and Kane and G-Rap, trust me, you will walk away from this book with so many things. The brain emoji, just exploding emoji will just, you know, constantly, because you will be shocked at how much stuff was going on with the Juice Crew that I had no idea about.
Was Granddaddy IU with Chillin' Records? That's fucking funny.
That's a whole funny story too. That whole Granddaddy IU. Because I didn't realize his name wasn't
Cold Chillin', I think.
Yeah, he was, but the name Granddaddy was to replace Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Right.
You know, but again, at the time, I'm a young boy. I'm 17. Yeah. I'm not thinking, you know, I'm just like, oh, Granddaddy IU. Okay. But reading this book and then just trying to replace Kane with Jizza, and that's why Genius was on this come do me type lover boy stuff. Again, at 17, I'm not thinking marketing, but yeah, very dope book, y'all. Very dope book.
Hey, quick thought about verses real quick. About the quick thought about verses. Did you guys find it strange that you know, it's KRS-One, but it's still BDP. You didn't have, you know, D Nice wasn't there.
I was just Ice
wasn't there. Yeah. Kenny Parker wasn't there. You know, ICU not there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like all the people that's connected to Chris from the BDP days were kind of like exiled from the verses. And I just thought
were they exiled or were they just not interested? There is a rumor of the KRS-One curse now.
Oh, okay.
What's the KRS-One curse?
Like everybody that he puts his little sprinkle on, though they be dope, just don't come like to fruition.
It'd be nice a minute.
Well, I mean, you got to look at a period, and Rob, you can back me up on this. I mean, but you know, there was a period of the BDP period, which pretty much everyone that you just mentioned, and then there's the front page period. Remember front page management?
Yeah,
Rob?
The front page.
Yeah, which was which was your which was your channel lives and going forward. So okay, so so I understood. It made perfect sense when Hot was on stage. You know what I mean? It made absolutely that made absolutely perfect sense because that's still a connect that's there to still a connect that's there to this day.
Hey,
So-
and another thing, kind of in the same vein as Tony, has anybody noticed that Chris has been trying to grow them dreadlocks for 37 years and they just haven't gotten any longer yet?
That's
just
a good
me?
point. No, that's a good point. That is a good point. That is a very good point that I did not
beeswax
think
on my
about.
head. It grows every day.
Because you're right, them dreads should be looking
I love
like
you, Chris.
Damian Marley by now.
Like this, like this.
Yeah,
like this.
his dreads should really be Damian Marley style.
Hey, look, another little side note. I was looking at the playlist. Just
Mhm.
think KRS-One started with Criminal Minded, I'm Still Number One, MC's Act Like They Don't Know, the MC into Out of Here. I mean, this dude is monstrous, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's an awesome. I'm a super
That is
fan.
ridiculous.
Like I am a super fan.
Did you guys ever peep the Combat Jack with D Nice from a couple of years ago? If not, check it out. It's a very good listen, and D Nice talks about so much friction that him and KRS had throughout the years.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
And how, just maybe a couple of years ago, he recently just told everybody, like, kind of squashed the beef, because he kind of felt like Chris kind of felt like D Nice was Scott's man, and Scott brought him in the crew, and that D Nice with the situation with the girl, kind of like he was the reason that Scott got killed. So he said after Scott died, me and Chris's relationship just fell apart, and I kind of went from really being a member of BDP to kind of just carrying the bags and kind of just, doing stuff like that. So it was a very dope interview, because I didn't think about it like that. But did y'all know Kid Capri and Scratch had beef?
I didn't know that.
I did not know until
they had
that
beef.
night.
Yeah, well, they had the beef was stemming from, I guess there was this thing when COVID first started and DJs were on IG Live. I guess Scratch had said something like, we should have a tip jar for these DJs, because we're out here doing these D Nice things and all that. And Kid Capri, I guess, said that was whack. We ain't doing that. That's panhandling. And then I think after so many other DJs kind of got on Scratch's side of it, then Kid Capri kind of came up like, yeah, we should have a tip jar. So it's kind of like he was against it, but then he kind of bit Scratch's whole idea.
Right, yeah.
Because the way Scratch was talking to him, I'm like, damn, did this boy like rob you or something? Like, you really feel like you seem like you feel
took
some
money
kind
out
of
of
way.
pocket, right?
And then it kind of clicked, and it was like, oh, right, they got beef. You know what I mean? So I forgot about that too.
But that adds into it. Maybe that's another reason. Maybe the whole Versus movement thought that would be a draw to see those two side by side on stage together.
Right. It was just bug when Drazy was still rapping and Scratch said something slick like, yeah, we know you ain't been on stage in a while. Like, put down the mic. I'm like, damn, man.
That's kind of funny.
But at the same time,
put it on top of his head.
At the same time, he was like on his way backstage, like right there at the curtain, so to speak, still trying to
but damn, bro, like, yo, you ain't been on stage in a while. You be like, yo, Drace, put the mic down. But to be like, yo, that's like me telling my man, like, man, you ain't had no ass in him. They'd be like, damn, you just gonna throw me out there like that? Like, dog, you could have said simmer down or muted me, but you just put me on Front Street.
So marketing wise, do you feel that might be a branch for the Versus? DJs going against each other?
I mean, that's kind of where it.
I mean, don't get it twisted, man. This might be some motherfucking Falcon Crest shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch Dallas, but this might be some Falcon Crest shit. You know what I mean?
I think people want to see DJs 5 minutes and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll just be for that mark. It'll be for that market, like that turntablist, because there is a whole turntablist culture. I just don't know if that's the Versus crowd that they're going for.
It's not
like that.
Exactly. It's like
I don't think
people that follow turntablism real hard like that is like your hardcore underground backpacker types.
And it's still going on. Like
that's right, Rob. That's true.
Still able to go on virtually, right? There's no kind of black hole as far as that's concerned.
Right. But we used to have those.
You guys think because of this old school Versus, like. They have tours like I think it's like Kwame, Salt and Pepper, like it's like Kwame, Special Ed,
Dana Dane, I believe.
Dana Dane, like they have a tour. Like they've got. Do you think this will help those old school shows be able to start now doing bigger arenas? Because like in DC, we got the Howard Theater, and that's where that show will slide through. They're not going to go down to where the Wizards play. You know what I mean? So do you guys think like this KRS BDP will help grow those? Those old school shows?
I mean, it has to. Like I said, these
are our Commodores. These are our Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
OJs. These are OJs.
These are OJs. You know, there's a niche. It's a niche. That hip hop niche. We are that a big ass. Right. We are that niche. Hence why we go down to London Bridge on Sundays, because you can hear all those good hits back on London Bridge. But anyway, I'm just saying. I'm saying, yo, I'm saying that's a niche, right? We're old enough. We're old enough to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fuck around and be out all night with y'all motherfuckers. But at the same token, like, yo, we got money and we want to hear our shit.
They sold out the Barclays. Okay. Promoters look at that. Okay. Promoters look at that. So, you know, if they put together, you know, if you put
they sold out the whole Barclays,
they sold out the Barclays.
Wow.
Okay.
Because at the Garden, when they do the Garden, they're doing not the Garden, but they're doing
they were doing. Yeah, they didn't. No, they didn't do the Garden. I mean, they pretty much did the Hulu Theater now. Okay, but that's still a big space.
No, right.
Do we know views wise?
I haven't seen the views yet.
I heard the views are under 200,000 though, which is very disappointing. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that's false information, because I was hoping like 300,000.
But you got.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, you got to look at the different streams. Okay, you have the you have IG. Okay, this was actually streamed on the YouTube channel for for Triller. Okay, Fight TV streams the Verzuz,
and that's where we watched
battles.
In a venue, and there were like 60 people there.
So you got so you got to look at where the numbers are coming from.
About like the numbers
every platform,
ticket sales.
That's true.
Tour.
Right.
All right.
Tico, I'm sorry.
No, Kill. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say Tico's point, like how you're saying these are OJs. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but I feel like in the 80s and the 90s, everybody listened to hip hop, because it was the cool thing.
Yeah.
After we started, well, I'll speak for me. After I graduated college and you started getting married, I saw more and more of my friends who I thought were hip hop heads. They were just casual hip hop listeners.
Boo to them.
I agree. But what I'm realizing is that, like, so where you say like these are our Commodores, the great thing is our parents love the Commodores then, love the Commodores now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where so many people I go to college with, they'll say things to me like, yo, Kill, you still make beats, dog? Like, yo, you're 47. And I'm like, dog, my mom is a jazz musician. Nobody comes to her house like, yo, Miss Kilpatrick, you still play saxophone? You 68. You know what I mean? Like, oh, why you still got this piano? You ain't gonna get no record deal. So it just, I think that may be why the streams may have been lower, because I feel like hip hop was almost for some people. Like, I know homegirls I had who were hip hop, who I thought were hip hop heads, but now they're like the Real Housewives of Marlboro. Like, they're too good for hip hop anymore. Like, I don't listen to that anymore. That hip hop stuff. Like, I'm over here. So, when things like Monica and Brandy pop off, those girls who I'm talking about, they're gonna be there. Or when something newer jumps off. But I felt like this may have been a lower viewed one, because I don't feel like it's as many of us as it was when it was happening, because everybody loved hip hop. If you walked across any HBCU in the 90s, everybody was listening to hip hop.
But see, for this one in particular, I don't understand, because those people now have children, and I have children. That's why I'm hip hop mom. But I have children, and I would let them listen to BDK and KRS-One before I let them listen to a lot of the other shit that's gone on in Verzuz or goes on in hip hop now. They're in their teens, late.
But I think the point of what you said, you're a hip hop mom. You're a hip hop head. So the same thing with my daughter. I've got a video of her singing the bridges over at 3 years old. You know what I mean? So we raised our kids into this culture. You'd be shocked at how many people I come across who I went to school with, and I know they hip hop heads, and their kids know nothing about hip hop. And I'm like, wow, how do you love something so much? You love Jesus, so you take him to church. You love basketball, so you take him to basketball practice. But you love hip hop, but they don't know who Big Daddy Kane is. I just feel like I don't know where that disconnect comes in, to where you enforce all your other loves on your kid, but not the love. I always just feel like hip hop is this bastard child, and I don't know why.
It's the white man did that. The white man did
Yeah,
that.
because it really is like I don't get it. You love Jesus, you take him to church, but you love. You know, people like, well, what do you let your daughter listen to? When she was little, I'm like, yo, I did my PG-13 hip hop. I did my Herbie Love Bug crew. I played Salt and Pepper.
I couldn't wait for them to get old enough so I could play the curse words. Like,
there you go. But again, but the difference is, again, you're a hip hop mom.
That's a true parental sacrifice, yo. That is a
true parental sacrifice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Can we say this? Can we say this also before we go, Pete? That this is the first verses, and I believe the first verses that spewed positivity and lyrics. Can I say that? Because KRS-One was kicking fucking positive fucking conscious shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can we say that?
He did play 9mm Go Bang though, but anyway.
I'm joking. But the whole
Kane did go pimping ain't easy.
You know they weren't.
When Kane went to pimping ain't easy, I was like, please God, let him edit that. Please don't get canceled. Like as soon as he started pimping ain't easy, I was like, oh Kane, I hope you're gonna edit that word.
Go ahead, Kane.
But they weren't
about to be
adversarial. They weren't like the other verses.
Right.
They were like they were going at each other's throats. They had a nice high level, old dude, little shit talking, light shit talking going on, but they stuck to the music. They stuck to the culture. They did what they came to do, and it wasn't a whole lot. Like I don't like drama that much, and that's the only thing that turned me off from like the Dipset Locks thing is that they were like going at each other with all these jabs and stuff. Some of y'all like it, and it's that whole New York up top shit. I get. I know Perry loved it. I don't like that shit. Just calm, do your fucking songs, and let the crowd rock. Like that's me, right? But they Kane and KRS-One didn't really have. They talked a little high level shit, little old man high level shit or whatever. But they did their music. It was an awesome show. The only thing that was wrong with it is that Skaz wasn't there.
Yeah. Tone, remind me to tell you the story of the time that I hung out with Peter, the cat from 9mm Go Bang. Remind me to tell you about that. Okay. Remind me to tell you about that. Tico, you were there for part of the, you were there for part of the time. I think Rob might have been there for about a day or so.
We hung out we hung out with Channel Live.
Yeah, I'm about to hit you on that one.
Yeah, you gonna hit me on that one.
But look, Channel Live.
Yes. Oh my God. You do, because you met 7669, and I'll leave it at that. If you remember that, that R&B group. Yep. Anyway, I'll just I do want to end it with this, okay? There you go. I want to end it with this, all right? Now, as the show is ending, okay, I'm talking on Kane's part. And while we were hoping for one more guest, I want to see if anyone was feeling like me as it related to that one more guest. Okay. And I was hoping that this skinny kid from Brooklyn that Kane used to bring out in the middle of his shows when he was on tour would pop up at the end of this verses to take this verses to an entirely different level.
Nobody knows who you're talking about.
Talking about Jay-Z.
That was Jay-Z.
I
was just looking for Scoop. That's all.
No,
I was looking for Scoop.
The very first time I saw Jay-Z perform was at a Big Daddy Kane concert, St. Aug's Homecoming, and halfway through his set, he brings a skinny kid out. And
was that at the Ritz?
No, that was at the Dorton Arena. That was at the Dorton Arena. Okay. So, but look, oh my God, great conversation about verses. Tone, tell the people where they can find you, bro.
Look, man, we're on Facebook Live, so just hit me on Facebook and enterthedome.com, man. Holler at me. Have fun, people.
And Kill, where can the people find you, my man?
Everything, Twitter, IG is at Kill, KIL889. We'll make beats for food.com. Apartment 5B, new episodes up every Monday. The past week, what was the last episode? Last episode that's up now was about R&B albums we wanted but we never got. So we're just looking at them albums that, you know, I always wanted a D'Angelo, Raphael Sadiq collabo album like 2002, you know, or all produced Jodeci, Timbaland all produced Jodeci album like circa 98.
Kill,
like right.
kill. Are you Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Do you know how many motherfucking babies would have been made off them fucking albums, dude? Are you fucking overpopulation, dude? Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah,
that right there, that Raphael Sadiq did, man. What the hell? I'm nutting right now, nigga. What the fuck?
Speaking of, I'm uncomfortable.
Major pause.
The Apollo Online Theater is hosting a virtual rollout of a documentary on D'Angelo. So,
that was supposed to drop a couple of years ago. I'm glad it's finally coming out.
I think it's November 4th. I bought a link to watch it or whatever. It's like $7.
Thanks for letting me know that because I've been waiting for that for like the last 2 years. But so that's where you can find me. Again, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming on. Prayerfully, y'all got rock with me on an episode of Apartment 5B.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
We like guesting.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Kill from the Apartment 5B podcast. Our man Tony Haynes from the Dome.
My people.
Thank you.
Pleasure, my people. Pleasure.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all.
Thanks, fam.
Thank you, man.
Woo! Woo.
Man, my
Dope
hip hop. Let me tell you, my hip hop cup runneth over. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking crazy. My hip hop runneth over, man. I love it.
Yes,
man.
it is. Yes, it is. Yo, Tico.
Before you say anything,
oh shit! What?
Rob, Keisha, I appreciate experiencing that moment with you all. I know I've said that, like, you know what I'm saying, while we were there, and I know I was a little inebriated, but I'm telling you for real, like
it was awesome.
Like it was just a great time to be around.
It was like the next best thing, very super close to actually being in the building. Like we were just in a great atmosphere, great people, great food, drinks, like it was like an all kind of people. Like it was the energy there that night was like it was dope. It was like dope. The energy probably is better than being actually there, other than actually being there, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this, you know, I'm jealous that I wasn't there, but I'm happy. I am happy that y'all were together to experience it. And maybe one day the whole crew can actually go to a versus, as long as it's a good one. As long as it's a good one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I trust me, I don't want to go to a bullshit R&B one.
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
Well,
it depends. It depends on. It depends.
Ain't nothing wrong with R&B.
I'm not saying R&B. I'm just saying some bullshit R&B. Okay, you know, as long as it's not hosted by Steve Harvey, we're good.
Steve Harvey's outfits be killing him right now. It's
monochromatic
and shit.
Lord Yotico.
Yes.
Do you have anything weird for us today?
I surely do. I have something weird.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, Tico's Theater of the Weird. This motherfucker is weird.
My bad. Look, have you ever gone to a place and you lost your mama?
What?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you lost your mama. Have you ever been to a place and you like lost your mama? I know they always say, like, you know what I'm saying? Mamas always say, well, I lost my kid. But have you ever like went to a store and you was playing around and accidentally came out of the clothes and you were like, oh shit, where's my mama? You know what I'm saying? You ever been scared like that?
No.
Oh, well, let me tell you a story about some people that lost their mama. Okay. As a matter of fact, Perry, I'm surprised you didn't get the fucking damn email because, damn it, it's from your own hometown in Ahoskie, North Carolina.
What?
He didn't get the email.
It came out. You know what I'm saying? Because Hosky only got one telephone line.
One telephone line and one
Yeah.
newspaper that I think closed a couple of years ago. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. It's like what's that? Junction, whatever. Anyway, September the 7th, Jennifer Taylor and Jeanette Archer, they went to go see their mother, and she wasn't there. And I know you're like, moms probably, what I'm saying, go out and do things, and there's no reason for kids to just, what I'm saying, come by unannounced, this, that, and the other, because, that's how they do. But due to the simple fact that their mother was dead,
What?
yes, the mother was dead. The funeral home in September 7th have discovered that they had made a terrible motherfucking mistake. So they went to go see the viewing of their mother's body. And when they opened the casket, they saw another lady inside the casket wearing their mama's clothes. How did they know that it wasn't their mama? Due to the simple fact that they know their mama and it wasn't their mama. This woman wore the mother's clothes, and this woman was a real thin, slender woman. And this, I guess, their mother was, robust. So
rotund. This
so,
isn't weird. It's just sad.
Yeah, so the funeral home, asked him, are you sure? And that's when the argument started. Like, I think I know my mama, So the funeral home continued, but the crazy thing about it is that they switched the bodies during the service. This is the crazy thing about it. The service was going on. This wasn't like the viewing. This was like the service was
Wait.
going on.
So mama dies.
Yes.
They go to the viewing, or they go to the service.
Yes.
And they like, that's not my mama in the casket.
Yes. And they
then
continue the service.
They were like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Like, we got your order back here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, pause for a minute. This is for intermission and switch bodies. So,
I don't even know what I'm going to say after this.
All I could tell you is this right here, man. Exactly.
Who the hell?
Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry. That was me.
As those chimes go through, it reminds me of an African proverb that I can't think of right now. But go see your mama. Go see your mama. I mean, like, really, go see your mama. And if she's passed, make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that you're paying for what you're paying for, and that you ain't parking another Cadillac in your parking spot. That's all.
I want my kids to cremate me and make me into a record. No, I'm for real. Don't
I know you are.
2 records.
I know
3 records. 3 records. I got 3.
Oh, you want to be a double album?
Triple.
Key, please bless our audience with a verse.
Kind of along the same lines, weirdly, as Tico just said. Being a friend and being a good compadre to others is not just sharing good times, it's sharing bad times as well. So check on your friends. A lot of people are going through a lot of things that you have no idea about. But especially those close to you, be there when they're going through bullshit that life throws at them, not just when it's time to toast it up and have a good time. So check on your strong friends, because they may be strong for you, but weak for themselves.
Yeah. That was beautiful. It was beautiful. In the same vein, look, I definitely want to rest in peace to Grandmaster Slice, yo.
Yeah.
We recently lost Grandmaster Slice. The only time that you would see me on the floor for the electric slide was when his version was on. Period.
Perry dancing?
Right?
Yeah, right.
Let me
weird.
look up this version of the damn.
Yeah, let's
electric
take this
slide.
version of
Hold
this
on,
is
hold
something
on.
we have to see. This is something that has to be on the video right here because yeah, I've never seen no, I lie. This
Yeah, I was
motherfucker
getting ready to
dancing.
say, man.
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
getting ready to
she's-
say, you know,
yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Come
I seen
on.
Perry
You
dancing
tried,
before.
you tried, but that was good. That was good.
No. I had to
Uh,
think about it, but you did. I mean, you danced like old girl from Seinfeld. Yeah, I got it.
Elaine.
This is what I get, ladies and gentlemen. But as always, thank you. Yep. And we
Here we go.
the best version of an electric side song was Grandmaster Slice. Okay. But rest in peace, my brother. Yeah, another great episode of Straight to Tape. Thank you for joining us. Remember, you can always catch Straight to Tape Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I almost said Sunday, but Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on Twitch, and on YouTube. Catch the audio version of Straight to Tape on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you share this episode. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, S2T Media. Like, share, subscribe, everybody. We thank you for joining us. And yo, Rob.
What up?
Yo, man, show some love to the comment section, my brother.
I think I will do just that right about now.
Please do.
Yes. Showing love to all the people that joined us for Straight to Tape, man. As always, we appreciate you rocking out with your crew, man. So early on the check-in, we had the homie Von T, Felicia. What's up, girl? What's going on? And again, wanted to throw a special shout out. She's probably not here right now, but if she is, Brenda, how the fuck are you, baby? How are
Buckle
you?
up, bitch! Buckle up!
Put her comment on the screen. Want to see her comment.
Hold on. Let me go. I'm going to keep on talking.
In the meantime, the homie Cherie came through. Clee, what's going on, brother? GTG in the building. Reginald, that dude. Doc Rob in the building. Also, the homie Big Chief Raj. Hey, also shout out to Jimmy who was hanging out with us at LB Sunday for the verses. I'm sorry.
Get it right.
I apologize. We're talking about J. Berkeley Gold the second.
Sideline junkies.
Yes. Tara Denise Taylor, I didn't mean to put your whole government out there, but it just rolled right off the tongue. So what's up? What's going on? The homie Asim, also Jennifer Sunshine was in the building. The homie Daniel Allen, Lynn on the check-in, and also Trisha. What's up? If I forgot you, we didn't mean it. So just continue to rock out with us, man. And thank you. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and rocking with your favorite podcast. What's up, Brenda? What's up, baby? How the fuck are you?
She came here just to say that shit. I'm putting it back on there. She came here just to say that.
Just gonna leave it right there, right? We'll just leave it right there, right?
Brenda, I just want you to know, and for this to be it.
Clee was at LB too.
On our recording for perpetuity. I appreciate you because you gave me such a giggle tonight. Yo,
She's
funny.
famous now. That's gonna be a permanent comment. We keeping that. We keeping that.
I seen it. I took a clipping and put it in the chat. I think I'm gonna post it on the page.
Can we make that a banner or something?
I'm put it.
Perry, make it a graphic.
That's gonna be a new graphic. That's gonna be a new
I'll
graphic.
be putting Brenda's comment on our Instagram and Facebook pages shortly after the show.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining us here on Straight to Tape 4.
Damn.
God dog, man.
Yeah, that was loud. What it did is just
5.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The quintessential hip hop mom, the first lady of S2T, Keisha with a Y.
Satan's daughter signing off.
4, the comedian, professional joke slinger, Tico the Gallo.
Dude, I mean, what can I say?
Yes, yes.
Beelzebub. I mean, what can I say? Yeah.
Y'all people got some nasty mouths. We haven't even cussed none. Whew.
Not really,
Lord.
not this episode, not as much
Yeah.
as we usually do.
Let me go
Usually
look
do, yeah.
randomly.
I mean, that was early.
Early, early.
We didn't even get one. I mean, we might have got like one fuck out the door, and we got this. You know what I mean?
It might have been mine. I might have been the first one to throw an F-bomb out. I don't know, knowing me.
Which is the reason why I'm closing with you for our social media assassin. For 2-1 Rob the Actual.
Man, fuck that. Let's get out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
Oh,
Lord, she done posted something from the.
I believe it. We'll talk about it off mic.
You'll talk about all
Let's
this off
go.
mic. And of course, it's your man C. Perry II. As always, ladies and gentlemen, let's get active. Enjoy the rest of your week. Get it in this weekend. And guess what? We'll see you next week.
All right.
Same time, same place. Straight to tape.
Hang out with us at LB.